Welcome to Triple Fist Bump, the premier gaming podcast where you can listen to opinions across generations. I'm the Kid Dream, joined by my two co-hosts, Chris.
Begone with you.
And Osiris.
Yeah, it's just Osiris. I know. I thought I was trying to. I thought about several ones. None of them made sense. So I was like, whatever, man. We just go with the name.
You never make sense.
You could have just done Begone with you.
Nah, because you already took it. It was done already.
It was so free, though. I had to take it.
No.
But we're here today to talk about a strategy game.
Let's get
a tactical RPG.
You need to stop getting so hype about these.
No, they're awesome.
I was trying to hype up the game itself.
Okay.
Not even the genre.
Yeah.
You thought it was Fire Emblem, but it was me, DioField Chronicles.
I hate you.
Are you approaching my release date? Are you approaching my release date?
So you're approaching my release date. You're approaching my release date even though you have money you wanted to spend on other games.
I can't buy you if I don't get close.
Then come as close as you like.
All right, we got it. We did
enough.
So you're approaching my release date instead of running away. Even though you just saw all your dollars die in front of you.
I just spent it all in the summer sale, man.
And now you shall spend more.
More. Yeah.
It is useless to resist.
You were so excited about me that you missed the obvious point in front of you. The Loop Hero sale.
Oh, man, I missed the Loop Hero
Oh, man,
sale.
I did want to get Loop Hero.
I am still mad that I missed. It was $5.
$5.
It was $5.
I was thinking about that game since I first heard about it.
Midweek Madness is better. It's better sale than even the summer or winter sales.
Well,
you don't beat Midweek Madness.
But it's madness, though. You don't
I guess
know
I'm not the only one then.
You're the only one who didn't care?
No, I guess I'm not the only one then.
It was $5.
That missed it.
I went to sleep and I'm like, yeah, it's available until 12 tomorrow. I'm going to just buy it in the morning. I didn't think about it until 12:30.
That's it. You were probably just doing something random. La da la da. Oh no. And there it was.
Day ruined.
Gone.
Oh man, I miss Loop Hero.
Doesn't mean you're not gonna buy it, right?
I will buy it, but I gotta wait for a sale now because I saw it at $5.
Yeah, once you've confirmed sales, you can't go back.
Now it's gonna be $7 at the winter sale, but you know. Yeah. I'll sadly buy it.
And they'll be like, you had a chance.
Dude, we still got a couple of months left.
So,
and also, who's hyped for November and mid-September?
What's coming out in November? River City Girls 2?
Well, hopefully that and the Scarlet Violet games.
Oh, yeah.
Out of nowhere for no reason, we will hear. No, we won't. I was about to say something about the
we got bootleg ones.
Metal Slug Tactics.
No.
What?
It's not even good anymore.
It is. It's a tactics game.
And so.
And it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Have you seen anything?
It's not even good anymore. As in, it's not even funny anymore.
It wasn't funny. I'm seriously hyped. There's no joke here.
There's no humor here. It's just a love of tactics.
Well, keep it in your own brain. No one else wants to hear it.
It's not hype if it's not on the outside.
You said it, so never say it again, please.
Into everybody's brain.
Okay, anyway. DioField Chronicle. I have played some of the demo. DioField Chronicle.
Demo it is.
The game where your main character is not the shonen protagonist. His friend is.
You know, when you said that, I was about to say, and he's dead. But then I was like, wait a minute, you're talking about the other shonen protagonist.
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy who's still there with you.
The Cavalier. Well, look, they're okay. One of your shonen protagonists got murked super hard.
It was it was honestly kind of hilarious but sad. So the intro goes like this. That's your cue, Chris.
Oh, I thought you said the intro goes like this. I thought you were about to explain the intro. I mean, there was a royal house. They got attacked by bandits. No, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. There was a royal house.
That royal house. All right, so I'll explain it.
But you just passed it to me.
Well, you wouldn't take it, so now it's ruined.
Okay.
So the story begins in the land of DioField. Well, not. The story begins in the mainland. There was a bandit dude.
Al Capone, the bandit.
I am a bandit dude.
Al Capone, there was a bandit dude who started an empire which, just randomly became overpowered and no one could stop him.
Of bandits, though.
Well, so let's not forget.
He took over half, 89% of the country.
Look, let us not forget that we already talked about a group of pirates in the past that overthrew an entire kingdom. It's not uncommon.
Well, anyway, so yeah, his empire takes over 89% of the country. And the only people left that aren't in his empire are the Alliance people who are trying to fight him off. And then we go to your place, the land of DioField. Field.
You throw the field on at the end.
Yeah.
But before that, it's me, Dio.
Field.
All right, continue.
So the land of DioField was chilling. They were chilling while everyone else blew up. And then the Alliance was like, hey, DioField is chilling. And the Empire was like, you want to make them not be chilling? And so both the Alliance and the Empire tried to go to the DioField Isle and get this rare ore that could help them. So
magic ore.
Yeah. While they were there, the prince who was next in line to become king
got murked.
We're not quite at the get murked part.
Nah, he immediately got murked. That's how the story started.
Well,
they didn't even explain all that. They just said the prince died, and they
said they
moved on. No, you didn't even get to the. Well, he was
the fourth prince.
But he was next in line. He was trapped in his mansion because everyone was outside trying to attack him. And so you, his friends and comrades, managed to help him escape from the mansion. He runs away. And guess what? And then he gets murked by an assassin dude who was standing outside.
They'll escape through this route.
Did you see that photo they show when he gets stabbed?
Yeah, he's just sitting there getting stabbed.
The guy just walked up to him and was like, yoink.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like an aggressive stab. It was all casual, just
casual point. Got him.
He's just sitting there.
Oh, my feeble.
So yeah, he dies.
But before he dies, he passes on his genetics to his buddy.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, see this flower on my wrist?
Which isn't the shonen protagonist.
Yeah, so he passes it to his buddy, who is known as... Dang, I forgot his name, actually. Andreas. There it is.
Andreas, known by his friends as Rias.
Rias.
Because this game loves nicknames.
Yeah. I think that's just their translation of, no honorifics.
Probably.
Some games choose to translate it with or without honorifics. But
Andreas Summer.
Yeah.
Andreas Summer.
Shut up.
It's just straight to Summer?
You know that one girl is calling him Summer. You know it.
No, I know who. Anyway, moving on.
I don't understand.
Indeed.
So yeah, there's this chick in a chariot with the horse, all by herself. It looks like the horse is just pulling the chariot along, and then the camera turns, and there are just a bunch of bandits behind her, chasing her.
The opening cutscene was awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Pretty good cutscene.
It looked like just a movie.
There are a bunch of bandits on horses chasing her. And then the horse says, man, screw this chariot. Runs over a log and breaks the chariot. So then he runs off, screwing whoever this lady is over. And the band's like, yeah, we got her. And then out of the bushes, the ultimate hero, shonen protagonist, leaps out and stabs them.
I like how he uses a move that he doesn't even have access to just to be cool.
Yeah, it's his end of the game move. Like, oh, okay.
But he's just like, this one time.
I looked down this man's skill tree and then I just saw that at the end. Like, oh, okay,
like,
that's cool.
Like, wait, this is literally just what he uses in the opening cuts. Okay. Yeah, so he jumps out, uses his final move that he doesn't know somehow, and one of the dudes dies.
As he should.
I mean, that is his ultimate move. I mean, you don't get much more dead than impaled, lifted into the air,
armor,
right? Smashed into the ground while impaled, and then exploded.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of the explosion?
Then the other dudes run towards him and get bashed in the face with a shield by the lady who I thought was cool, but I was sorely mistaken.
We have to talk about her in a second when you finish setting the scene.
Yeah.
But by a lady who I thought was cool from the moment I saw her, but I was sorely mistaken.
Dang.
Wow.
Anyway, so yeah. She bashes him in the face. And then the main character from Assassin's Creed jumps down and just... And
he pops up and stabs a dude with the best move in the game.
Well, he pops up and uses Dorman Rush from Persona, and everyone dies.
Dorman Rush?
Dorman Rush. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
And everyone dies.
Yeah, he looks like an edgelord for a second, but he's actually a likable protagonist. I like him.
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, we'll just call him the main character from Assassin's Creed. So the trio pops up and saves this lady, and then you go into the battle.
Yeah, you go into the battle, you beat up some bandits. You quickly discover that the best move is Begone with you, and then you win.
Yeah.
So make them literally melt.
Begone with you.
Begone with you.
You are melting these people.
Yeah.
Instantaneously.
Begone with you. Ah!
Also, I have to say that I like the controls a lot. I mean, to an extent, there's some things, but I do like the waypoint thing where you can like define their path of movement.
Yeah.
Very important for that type of game.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, that's kind of a weird way to say it, but I get what you mean.
Yeah. All right, but let's get into the characters now. And now that we've gotten the story, I mean, you save the lady after beating the bandits, and you become one of the mercenaries, and you're awesome.
And then you realize that shonen protagonist is not the real protagonist. And that
yeah, he's the first dude that popped up, but then later in the game, it's just you.
Yeah,
it's just Andrews. He's like, no.
It's so funny when you see that, because you're thinking like, oh, can I just hit a button and change my protagonist or something? Nope, he's it.
It's like, no, it's this dude. This dude who was actually the least impressive looking one at the beginning.
So the shonen protagonist dude is not the protagonist, and Assassin's Creed protagonist is actually the main protagonist.
Yeah.
Which I did not expect, actually.
So we have to talk about how terribly the models do justice to the artwork of the characters.
Man.
Because one of the reasons that Shield Lady looks so dumb is because her artwork looks awesome.
Not in my opinion, but yeah, it's way better than her model.
You like her model?
Yeah. You don't like the model.
That's what I'm talking about. Is the model.
I like her artwork.
I like everyone's artwork. Yeah,
I think her art is good because you could tell she's a warrior, but she's also got the I'm about to prove myself.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of her artwork, but her model is absolute garbage. As with
trash.
Most of the other people's models.
Yes.
Except for one dude who we'll talk about later.
Oh no, we can talk about him now. Commander Dude.
Well, yeah, Commander Dude's model captures him perfectly for some reason.
Yeah, his is fine for some reason.
Because he's like, I don't have to animate much. Yeah. I'm just snooty.
Actually, so now that we've just gotten into it, what do we talk about? We talk about these characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into some character work.
No, we already kind of went into it.
You said you got a bone to pick with one of these characters.
Yes. So, where do I start?
Shield lady who wants to prove herself to her absent father.
Yeah. So, here we go. Mm-hmm. Shield lady who from the beginning I was like, when me and Chris were watching the intro, the cutscene, I was like, and then she pops up and like, yo, that's the coolest one right there. I can already tell.
You had Isara syndrome.
Couldn't have been more wrong. She sucks.
Dang, she doesn't suck.
I mean, she doesn't suck.
Not in combat, but in everything else,
I still think she's cool. Maybe she's not as cool as I thought she was, but
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, the way she runs in, you're expecting her to be an experienced kicker of butt.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually it turns out she's the least experienced kicker of butt.
Right, exactly. The actuality, she's a rookie. She's a wide-eyed rookie who's out there in the world. And her whole backstory is that these two other guys came to her village, beat her up, and then made her join the crew. And that's how they met.
Oh yeah. They did talk about that. Yeah. I hadn't interpreted it like that, but yeah.
They came to her village and beat her up. It was like she was like, "Well, I guess I'm part of y'all crew now. Let's go."
8 years ago.
Yeah,
8 years ago.
She is the suckiest kicker of butt there, and she's a 6-year-old, basically, in the body of a 20-year-old.
That's fair.
A 6-year, yeah. I mean,
are you gonna disagree with me?
You saw when you got to that first cutscene after the battle, and she was like, "Oh my god, they have a map!
A map!
Yeah.
Wow!
I said,
flabbergasted.
A map! Oh my god!
I mean, my main problem is, have you noticed that after missions, she is the least likely to talk out of everybody? And it's sometimes just not even there.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she got booted as soon as Magic Lady showed up.
Yeah, like she
has been booted from the game. She doesn't exist.
They kick her out your party initially. Like, she's not even in the group.
Even though she's way better with the with Shonen Dude as adjutant than him as the main character's adjutant.
Absolutely.
I just set her up with him as the adjutant. It is an unstoppable defensive unit. It's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of switch them up. We get to the game mechanics. Well, I guess we get to the game mechanics right now.
Nah, I'm not done yet.
You're not done with the character?
You're not done yet.
You still going to wail on her some more?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to let you kick her too much. I mean, she's not a bad character.
I mean, speaking of kicker, Magicer.
Oh, Magic.
I didn't know where you was going, and then I was like, are we doing this?
Yeah.
I got cards in my hand right now. I'll talk.
I mean, what is there to say about that lady besides why did she go from like very timid at the beginning to loving to kill everyone?
Yeah, that was strange, right?
It's especially strange when you go into the battle and of course her battle quotes are her normal quotes. So she was just sitting there like, I hope I can be of use to you guys. And then she casts magic. He's like, and
burn. He's like, yo.
Oh, they're dead.
What was her name again?
I don't remember.
Well, we'll call her.
She's just magical.
Her name is complicated.
Lysithia.
I was about to say.
Her actual in-game model does not look like her picture at all, but you know.
Yeah. So we have tall Lysithia Relish.
Yeah, Relish. Relish is her last name.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally,
Reddish.
but Relish. We'll just call her Relish.
Yeah. So, Relish. So, she goes from being very timid. When she first arrived, she's like, I hope I can be of use to you. And you literally say, no, you can't.
I do love how he said that.
He's like, yeah, no, stay here.
I hope I can be of use to you guys. Nah, you can't. He didn't even suggest anything.
Didn't even attempt to nope. No.
Literally just says no.
No, you can't. Oh, how about Bo Bro? That's all I had to say.
Oh, the lone archer man?
Yeah,
Bo Bro is cool.
Bo Bro who discovered the power of friendship 5 minutes in.
Now, funny enough, that's who I set her, the magic lady, as an adjunct of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bo Bro?
Yep.
I mean, Bo Bro is kind of weak, but yeah.
He's kind of weak. His abilities are situational, but the main reason was because they got the most EP.
Quick thing.
So you can spam.
Speaking of abilities, Bahamut.
Bahamut makes the game trivial. I have it on hard mode, but if you use Bahamut, you win. I don't even use it. But if you get into any bad situation, you just Bahamut.
Just auto kills all archers, mostly kills everything else.
It half killed the bosses. Those giant Gigas. Did you fight those guys?
Oh, yeah, I fought the Gigas.
Yeah,
the Gigas.
It half killed them.
Yeah? Yeah, it was funny because I nuked one of those guys. And then I called Bahamut to make the other brother kneel while he was doing his special attack. It's kind of interrupted. And it just killed the one that I was already had at low health.
I tried to surround them. Man. I tried to get them to attack my units and then use assassinate on them, but one kept turning around to attack Andreas, so it was hard.
Also, don't think you're gonna not get this into the podcast, but I was watching Chris. He was doing fine, and he had the genius idea to pay attention to one and not the other. So the other was charging up a big attack. And at the last second, he was like, tries to move everyone out. And since they all turn around, Relish and Bo Bro got one shot.
Relish and Bo Bro were out of there immediately.
Oh, man. Now, my Bo Bro almost did die in that fight. He did. That spin attack hit him. And he had a sliver of health left, but he was only like a step in too deep. So I just had him take like a step back and he was out of range.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do with Relish, but she was just too far in. So she turned and then got ambush attacked because of it and just died.
In that fight, my Relish was adjunct to Shield Girl.
Oh
no, I had Relish in there fighting.
Yeah, see, I had because Shield Girl's the tank. I'm like, her job is to run into damage.
Did you get that shield wall ability?
Oh yeah, shield wall, and then you the character upgrade system where they kind of use AP points. They have certain unique traits you can upgrade.
The skill tree literally spoils the characters.
Yeah, you can see like 5 characters that you haven't gotten.
Oh yeah, it's straight up. She's axe dude, sniper chick.
That's where I first saw Relish. I'm like, oh well, there she is right there.
And then another silver-haired person who I'm guessing is her brother or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just funny. There's another white silver-haired person.
Relish Senior.
Yeah,
I was kind of upset.
Relish the Elder.
I was kind of upset that they showed a dude on a dragon who was not foreshadowed at all.
Yeah, dude on the dragon was a complete surprise. They didn't.
Once you knew there was dragons in this game, though, you knew you was gonna have a dragon.
We didn't know there were dragons in the game.
I hadn't seen a dragon yet.
You didn't look at the lore?
What?
No, I don't think I got to the point where they were talking about dragons in the lore. They're just talking about the noble houses and stuff.
Yeah, they said, one of the Alliance armies has a fleet of like dragon riders.
No, they did not say that. Or I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, they do open up a library at a certain point, but I'm pretty sure I heard about that before the library.
The library is after the Gigas fight.
Yeah. I feel like they mentioned it before that, though. Cisa came up. Might have been one of the general overviews when they was talking about the Empire versus. Well, you know what? It didn't say it, but it was a picture. And it had a dude on a dragon flying in it. And I just assumed, okay.
You know what? I did see that, but I didn't think anything of it.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, all right,
on literally.
It's fantasy, so when you see a dude on a dragon, it doesn't even strike you as as strange.
Well, but this is like, if you're going to do a fantasy game like this, and you see a dude flying, you're going to fly. You have to.
So,
But, Begone with you.
Spoiled everything.
Begone with you.
I mean, Begone with you. Okay, you spoil some characters, but you still don't know what the characters are about. Like, when you looked at
all their skills.
Yeah, you just see the skills, but
you kind of get a good idea what they're about, because it shows their final cinematic attack as well.
Okay.
Why does Shield Lady become able to shoot light out of her sword?
Because she's Link.
I mean, she's magic.
she's Link.
She's magic shield girl.
I'm like, where is that foreshadowed by just using a sword and a shield? Okay.
I mean, leading up to that attack, she does gain another light sword.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it just jumps from, hey, you can defend, to light sword.
Absolutely.
It just
First of all, daughter of legendary warrior man.
Who didn't raise her.
Who did not raise, what's the chance that he didn't raise her to fight because she's a girl? Is that where we're headed?
Is that the story we're doing?
Are we going to get to, oh man, I wanted a son.
Moving on.
I wanted a son.
I wanted a son, and now I got this girl. Oh man. Oh, she'll never be as cool. Look at the lack of muscle definition. Oh,
Dad, goodness. I'm 4.
Like, Dad, I'm just like, she's 4. Crying because she spilt the milk. He's like, oh my God, this 2-year-old won't shut up. Oh my God.
A boy wouldn't have done this.
Man, when I was 2, I was dual wielding axes. Girl. Oh. Girl. I hope that's not what.
I mean, that could be good.
But you better be a good writer. If you're just going to go with the, she's a girl.
Tries to chop the wood with the sword.
I kind of imagine he just had a child and never came back home.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping that, he was just like, I don't care what this child is.
He just Yassop.
So he's, please tell
Nah, see, Yassop is a romantic, though. The life of a pirate was calling to him. His wife was cool with it. His son was cool with it. It's different.
Don't act like Yassop was a good dad.
No, he's a terrible dad, but at least everybody understood why he did it.
I mean,
no one was mad at him for doing it.
That was mildly better. Because it's like, you think, I kind of want to leave.
The man could have not had a kid.
That's good. The wife was cool. His wife was like, look, man. Go be a pirate and be happy. He's like, okay.
Plenty of people raise children on deck, though.
I know, but he was like, man,
that was Shanks and
ship.
That was Shanks and Luffy.
Right, that was Shanks' whole thing.
I don't know, man. Shanks didn't want a kid on a crew.
But he was a kid on a crew.
Yeah, but maybe that's why maybe he saw some things as a kid, and he's like, you know what?
Whenever you talk about Shanks, I'll never unsee that sea monster animation.
Hey, man.
Get lost.
Get lost. So much going on in that scene. All spoilers.
And how it swims up to Luffy, I was like,
yeah.
What is that?
I just like how that mountain bandit insto dies when he gets smashed.
He never pops up again.
Yeah.
He did not pop up again in the rest of that scene.
He popped up some point in those 10 years, but not as a man.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. But no, come on, that girl is a monster. I mean, look at her stats. You've seen her character abilities outside of the skill tree. Everything she does boosts her defense and reduces her damage.
Yes.
Like, if you add all those skills together, she's probably resisting like 70% damage in the end game.
That's what I was already looking at. I'm like, if I get this one where she gets boosts from enemies and boosts from allies, won't she just be unkillable?
And then she has that one from allies.
Then she has that one where she gets boosts from not being killed yet.
Right.
But she can't get killed in the first place.
Yeah. Then she got the character skill where she can't die if she gets one shot or something, and then she just
I didn't
takes
see that one.
Oh! At a certain point, they have a like an ultimate skill.
Oh, I didn't look at her ultimate skill. I looked at everyone else's.
Yeah, and hers just like I don't die. She reduces regular damage. She can self-heal. She just regenerates health at a certain point.
Yeah, she's gonna be the most broken character.
She's gonna be crazy.
I mean, next to you, of course.
Well, she's gonna
be gone with you.
I'm kind of mad that the lamest out of all characters I've seen so far is gonna be probably the strongest.
You don't know if she gets cooler later. You just thought she was a cool warrior already.
She's not on the cover.
Yeah, she is not on the cover.
She is not. But if we go by triangle strategy rules, there was a lot of people who could have took Eridor's place that didn't. So we're not going to use the cover against anybody.
Eridor was not. Why did they put Eridor on the cover?
No one knows why that man was on the cover, but he was.
Like, so I get that he's the wolf guy, but why didn't you put Simone there or something? Right. Why was it Eridor? Why did you put Anna there?
I mean, you could put Anna. I don't know, man.
Anyone that was not him.
Cordelia probably should have been there.
Right, Cordelia made more sense, especially since she's relevant throughout the whole story.
Right, a central
Roland or
power.
Frederica should.
All Eridor ever does is says dumb stuff.
That's it.
Which makes him great.
And argues with you regardless of what you pick in the vote. You could be like, Eridor is like, hey, I don't think we should smuggle the salt. And you're like, yeah, I don't think we should smuggle the salt either. Yeah, but boy, we could make money.
We gotta do this. We can't let ourselves.
Quick side note to triangle strategy. Anna ruined my golden route. I apparently had all the stuff to do it. It's just when I was It's just when I was like, all right, let's tell Sparrow gets rolling. And Anna was like, no.
She voted against you.
Oh, man. I always made sure to be on Anna's
That's why you have
graces.
That's why you have to get everyone to agree with you. Not just one person.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I tried. It's just, it was like, I'd have better luck talking to a stinking stone wall.
Oh, your convictions were trash.
See, Anna loves utility more than anything. You have to give massive utility points.
You picked all those morality answers, trying to be a good person. Yep, and she didn't believe in you.
Didn't even get decimal.
Wow.
I was actually surprised when I went back to the game to find that most of my answers qualified as Liberty answers. Like, it's actually surprisingly subtle what answer qualifies as what. And you could see it when it's explained, but when it was hidden, it was like, oh, these are all utility.
Yeah, you're right, because I thought I was like almost massively utility. And I was, utility was my highest, but Liberty was like right there. But apparently I was not a very moral person.
My Liberty was so high that I got the 2 characters you were supposed to get at the end of the game immediately, because it was like, you were like 1 point away.
Yeah, I think I was, you gotta have like 1,600 points to get the max characters. I mean, I was maybe like 100 points short, or less than 100.
Liberty choice away from getting them.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, besides that, let's go back to DioField and talk about how similar this game is to Three Houses for no reason.
Fire Emblem Three Houses has become the great grandpappy of all this new wave of strategy games.
I approve
deservedly
of this.
Or not.
I approve of it.
There's literally an area there that looks like it was just straight up copy pasted from the Three Houses.
Yeah, I'm like, why do you walk out?
Garrick Mock is right there.
Why do you walk out from the beginning area into that little grassy area, and it's just the same one as the house leader's one?
Yep.
It even has blue and red banners.
Yep.
Why Why did you feel the need to? And it doesn't serve any purpose in the area. They just made it look like that because they were like, just been a 3 menu. Houses did this.
Like it could, honestly, every option in there could have been a menu.
Yeah,
you could have just been like shop.
Well, they could have done it the XCOM way, where it's like it's the map, but the map is just a menu.
But the map is just a cool menu.
Yeah,
with zoom ins. You know, he's like, okay, but I wasn't
checking in on your scientists. Greetings, Commander.
I like how Bo Bro was gonna do it himself, and he was like, "Oh,
got some new boys here in the workshop. We appreciate everything." We out of XCOM.
Okay. Yeah. No way the commander works this fast, Bo Bro. Did the commander want me to do something? I kind of just came here.
That dude was gonna super die on that mission. Bo Bro, I don't know why he thought he was gonna be able to do anything by himself. Like,
I think he got hit once and realized, oh my god, friends are amazing.
Friends are this shield girl. I love her
why
because he switched so fast. But he practically asked to be on your team afterwards.
Please let me join, please. You need me, right? You need me. Come on, Archer.
Yeah, Bo Bro is cool.
He's all right. I like how he just kind of fit in immediately.
Cool too. I don't know what I think of Magic Lady though.
Magic Lady. Well, she's hiding something, and we don't know whether it's going to be.
I think she's cool for now.
I think she's weird.
She's definitely weird.
I think they hit it exactly on the head. Then
she has this thing with Andreas where she's just like, Andreas senpai, what do you want to do
now? Oh man, you did that mission where she's like, Andreas, what do you think we should do? Oh well, logical solution. Exactly. I agree. That's what I would have done.
She does that like 3 times. I mean, it's like, okay, we get it. We get it.
Like, okay,
we like you,
Andreas. The drawbridge is up. What do you think we should do? Let's lower the drawbridge. That is exactly what I was thinking.
Andreas, why do you have a bomb there?
I'm gonna blow it up.
You see, that's exactly what I was thinking, man.
Yes.
It's not even exaggerated that she did it 3 separate times in the mission.
3 separate times.
Yeah.
And then I guess shonen protagonist was feeling left out at the end because he did it too. It was like, Andreas, what do you think of this situation? I think we should report it to the commander. Nice, bro. Yeah, me too.
We should report it to the commander.
Then you get to the Gigas, it's like, Andreas, what are we gonna do?
And that was when Andreas had the least logical plan. Hey, let's just kill it.
They're big and dumb. It don't matter. Whatever.
It's like, bro, you had a strategy every time.
Like, I mean, to be fair, it was a Gigas.
How did he get more motivated by seeing giant, unbeatable dudes in armor, though?
Right, swinging axes so hard to create whirlwind. Like, okay. I'm gonna stab it with my knife.
You had a strategy to beat some dudes, some archer dudes, but you have no strategy to beat these giant things?
Strategy.
Okay.
We're gonna run straight at them and survive.
He was like, "We'll kill them," and then Relish was like, "You see, that's exactly what I was thinking."
I would have killed them too, absolutely. Andreas senpai, you're the coolest. Please notice me. Please notice me, Andreas. You know it.
Andreas is great.
No, Andreas he's cool. I like his nonchalant.
Are they accepting surveys or something?
You like how he's annoyed with everyone who's ever
He's annoyed with everyone, but you can tell that he a good dude. Like, he's not just trying to be a clown.
That's why he's annoyed, because he is a good dude.
Yeah, he's just like, dude,
he's like, all these people need my help.
They need my help.
Is there a survey for DioField?
I don't think so.
No, it's too late. The game comes out in 2 weeks. It's over with.
Oh, dang, really?
Oh, yeah, it comes out on 21st.
I hope people told them. I was like, because can we get the skill tree to not spoil everything?
Can we get new models for the characters?
Mean, consider we got a whole weapons development thing and another tree that hasn't even been unlocked yet.
I didn't even unlock the weapons development. I did the quest for it, and he said, hey, you can develop weapons now. But it's just still locked.
Yeah, he does. You do that, and it's just skill points still.
Wow.
It's just skill point. They talk about a training yard where you can apparently train your characters in some way. And I beat
Still
that.
Didn't unlock it.
Yeah, it didn't unlock anything new. And then I found that Shield Girl actually had a personal quest that did not show up at all until I was nearly done with the demo. So I was not able to do it. And now I'm like, will I have to replay this?
You had to talk to her directly?
Yeah, you have to talk to her. Because most of the time when in this demo, when you have a quest, the game will tell you straight up, like, hey, look, this quest opened up.
Yeah, and it locks out everything else, even the side quests.
But at the very end, they start giving you the actual side quests. And I guess I just did not talk to her, so I did not see it.
Hey, don't be like the game. Don't forget Shield Girl.
No, well, that's the thing. The game just kind of, like you said, it's just like, hey, you're locked out. Do the mission. So I didn't notice until I looked into the quest list in the mission that she had a quest.
You were like, oh.
It was too late.
Because they don't even show up on the map unless they are, they're part of the mini quest you're on. Like, I didn't even know where she was in the spot.
In Garrick Mach.
And yeah, I don't want to call it Garrick Mach, but it is Garrick.
But it is, though.
Yeah, it is. It's, yeah.
Mark Gareg. Greg Mach.
Yeah, Mach Greg. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So that means, of course, at some point, y'all got to get y'all chore boy characters to love.
No.
The next Cyril out there. I mean, we got a Dragon Rider.
Why are you just keep?
You know what? We got to end this podcast.
No, it's cool.
Be a fight.
No, he's all right. He's a good Wyvern rider. We got Wyverns in this game.
That's Yukio.
Yukio?
Who's Yukio?
I don't know. Yeah. I think that was his name. Like the dude from Dr. Stone. I think that was his name.
Oh,
I watched Dr. Stone. I still don't know who
the shonen guy who they basically said this dude sucks, so they switched the main character to Science Man.
No, not that.
But he broke out through sheer willpower.
The dude with good hearing.
Yeah, that's why.
No, he broke out through luck.
The dude with good hearing. Like, that was
that dude. We don't need to talk about him.
Yeah. Anyway,
everyone's a side character except Senku and Dr. Stone. So.
Yeah, that's kind of actually made me stop watching Dr. Stone. Despite liking the science. I love when Senku talks science, but then no one else does anything.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when he just starts talking literal facts.
Actual science, man.
Actual science. Now, can some of these other characters have a point?
I mean, Chrome did something once.
Uses the black light.
Once.
Whoa, what is that? Literally goes into a whole minute talk about how it works.
Yeah. Man, come on, Senku talk about radios. Come on. Gunpowder.
I mean, when this dude is talking about science, do you really want to see the dudes who are just like, I'm really good with a sword?
Yeah, but see, what I want is Senku to talk to science and then send them out to do stuff. So that they can get Senku more stuff for science, but make them useful. Otherwise, it's just like, why do we have all these characters in this show? If they're just gonna sit there and be like, "Duh." There
are a lot of characters.
It's a lot of characters for only one of them to be interesting.
All right, back to DioField. Anything else? I think we kind of covered everything.
How do you feel about the game's combat overall? Because this is real-time strategy, yeah.
It's also interesting how it's a tactical game, but the fights are all supposed to be done in under 6 minutes.
I do enjoy that. Like, hitting those 4-minute and 6-minute marks for the missions.
Luckily, planning doesn't take any of your time, so you can kind of just look around and plan what you'll do, and then figure out the most effective way to begone with you, and then you win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool because it encourages you to not just... Because if you really want to make the game trivial, you can just turtle up and just try to like draw enemy units one at a time.
Yeah,
but you'll fail a lot of the side objectives.
Cool.
The side objectives make you split the party up and do stuff.
I hope this game gets a little hard. Oh, okay. After I say that, I hope this game gets a little harder because you can kind of just trivialize it with Shield Wall and Bahamut. I didn't even use Bahamut, but yeah. if you want it, you could always just nuke someone, and that's kind of a problem if the game can't keep up with that. I guess those gigas are a sign of it getting harder later, but
yeah, the bosses become. There's another boss in the demo that you'll come across, and honestly, I will say the last mission of the demo, it introduces another, basically like another mission goal. Mm-hmm. And it gave me hope that if they continue to mix up, like, most of the time the missions just destroy all enemies. Right. But if they can, like, mix up the objectives, you can be put into some situations where
like
the difficulty will go
DLC.
up. Yep.
The DLC, not the main game.
Not the main game. And look, hey, if there's one issue I had with Three Houses is that a lot of those missions were super easy.
Every mission.
Just kill everything. That's it.
Root the enemy. Defeat the boss. Root the enemy.
Kill this guy.
Kill this guy.
Okay, but how about that mission? The mission where you first get Magic Lady, and they talk about getting pincer attacked like 3 times, even though they're always approaching from the same direction.
Yeah, I get if you put your unit in a certain spot, you probably could, but you would have to sit there and wait.
It was just hilarious because there were like 2 bridges off to the side that both led to the same path to you.
The same spot.
And the enemies started on each of the bridges. And they're like, oh, they're attacking from 2 different directions. Like, no, they're not. They're attacking from the same direction.
Or crush one and then move on the other.
To support this.
Right, and he started strategizing.
To support it even more that they were on the same direction, you could hit both parties with Bahamut at the same time.
You could just Bahamut them.
Honestly, they die so fast. You could just have Frederick just charge into one of them, and he just kills them by himself.
Yeah,
and then Andrews can just assassinate Merc. Man, Assassinate is broken.
Assassinate is broken.
Oh, that
it is so dumb.
So
if you get behind someone's back, they just die, and then you get to do it again.
Instantly. If you upgrade Assassinate, if you upgrade it on the skill tree, it gets like not only does it do extra damage at a certain point, but it boosts his damage after he's done assassinating.
Yeah, and reduces the cooldown of Assassinate.
Right.
And he has his own. He has his own separate skill that does that, so you can boost both the base skill and his ability to make it do massive damage on cooldown.
I'm telling you, Shield Girl and Andreas, the ultimate 1-2 punch tag team.
Yeah, because she does shield walls and then he runs around. Be gone with you. Be gone with you.
Be gone with you. Be gone with you. Be gone with you. Be gone with you. You're like, oh my goodness.
And they all die, so he gets to spam it.
Yeah.
Yep. Over and to the person he can't kill in one shot, but then now he has boosted damage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right, and he can just hit them in the back. They're close to dead.
Yep. It is. Oh, dude,
and that's why I'm hoping the game gets hard because we're only going to be able to do more than that later. You know, it's not like your ability to do stuff becomes less as the game goes on.
It's going to multiply. That's also I think if they because it'll be boring if they just made everyone like damage sponges.
Yeah,
like certain enemy types can be tanky, but like not everyone. But I think if they introduce multiple objectives that force you to kind of split the parties in different ways. Then managing the parts of the battlefield where Andreas isn't killing everything instantly. That's going to be
hard part.
Exactly.
It's like how do I win with Bo Bro?
Exactly. Yeah. Like Frederick is about to fight these heavy hitters by himself. What is he going to do? He's got good health, but he's not a tank. He's not Shield Girl.
Oh, mine didn't have good health. He died on like every mission. That's why. He didn't actually die, but he got close to dying, and I had to have him just draw back.
Oh, well, see, mine almost always died too when he was in combat, but he did have the highest because he has this personal skill with AP.
That's why he's just an adjutant
HP by 200. Yeah,
he's just an adjutant now, and then I have him on Shield Girl so she can run through enemies, and then set up.
The more you talk about that, I'm just like, yeah, maybe I should just have Mage Girl and Bow Lad out there. Yeah, just put the horseman on the bench.
I'm telling you,
he's so fast though. He's really good at getting treasure chests.
But she can use run through and then use shield wall. Instant in.
I mean, yeah, but he collects items so good though. He's the fastest moving dude on the battlefield.
If that's the thing that makes him good, then I think you've already said enough.
Oh no, I agree with your sentiment that he that is what he's best at.
You got to talk about for now.
Usually I send Bro because it makes no difference if he's in or out of the battle. I still like him.
Just stud shots occasionally.
He's good for skills, but he's not good for just sitting there attacking, especially when you have Mage Lady who loves to kill.
Oh, she loves it. That's why she likes Andrews, because he's an assassin.
Also, is she gonna
professionally?
Is she gonna keep laughing for the rest of the game? Like every time you talk to her, just not even in battle.
Started off weird. She can't stop. Like you can't just be like, nah.
Can't just become a normal person after that, huh?
Well, that's all.
This woman's whole family died, and she didn't even care. All right, now go ahead.
No, not at all.
And that's all the time we got. Thank you for listening to Triple Fist Bump. And with that, Triple Fist Bump out. Stay tuned for episode 2 of this, where we'll talk about it once we've actually played more of the game when it comes out in 2 weeks.
Stay tuned for Absolute Tactics, which we will also play, and Metal Slug Tactics.
The rest of this year.
And
Metal Slug
actually, there was this game called Other Side, which I've had on my wish list for a while, but never bought. I
got that too. Mario Rabbids and Tactics Ogre.
Oh, I gotta finish.
I still have to play the other Mario and Rabbids I have. So.
Do you have? I see. Yeah, you have it. I know that. I still need to finish my Mario and Rabbids. I finally beat the Ice Golem. That Ice Golem is hard.
All right, Begone with you.
Good Ice Golem. Now he's dead.